Welcome to Ultimate Sleep Doctor. Tonight, we'll journey into a world veiled in shadow, a realm of hushed whispers and silent movement. The night holds secrets, remarkable adaptations born from a life lived under the stars. Consider the creatures who thrive in darkness, the owls with their incredible hearing, the bats navigating with echoes, the foxes hunting with stealth and grace. They are a testament to the boundless ingenuity of nature, each perfectly sculpted for their nocturnal existence. Isn't it beautiful to think of these beings, finding their rhythm in the quiet, a deep connection to the earth? Let's remember that even in the darkest hours, there is a delicate balance, a vibrant pulse of life. If you find these explorations soothing, please consider liking this video and subscribing to Ultimate Sleep Doctor. Together, we can soothe more wandering minds, one peaceful night at a time. Just breathe, let your thoughts drift, release any tension you may hold. Let's begin. The world changes dramatically when the sun dips below the horizon. For humans, it's the time to settle in, read a book, and relax. But for many animals, it's the beginning of their most active time. Among these creatures, owls hold a particularly fascinating place. They are masters of the night, supremely adapted to a world invisible to our eyes and often silent to our ears. Their survival hinges on an extraordinary sensitivity, a deep connection to the darkness built around incredibly specialized senses. Owls are renowned for their exceptional hearing, and this isn't just about being able to hear a little louder. It's about hearing differently. Unlike us, who have ears positioned on the sides of our heads, allowing us to hear sounds coming from all directions with relatively equal ability, owls have asymmetrical ear openings located on the sides of their heads, higher up than you might expect. These ear openings are set into bony horns that are rigidly fixed in place. The precise positioning of these horns, along with the shape of the surrounding skull, creates a funnel-like system that dramatically focuses sound. The most remarkable aspect of this system is its ability to pinpoint the exact location of a tiny, rustling sound, a mouse moving beneath the snow, for example. The sound waves enter the ear openings, bounce off the bony horns, and are then channeled directly to a specialized hearing area in the owl's brain. The brain then processes these signals, not just noting the presence of sound, but calculating its direction with incredible accuracy. Some owls can even determine the size and weight of their prey based solely on the echoes of the sound reflected back from the animal's body. It's as if they're seeing with their ears. But hearing is only half the story. Owls are also exceptional nocturnal hunters thanks to their incredible vision. Their eyes are large, forward-facing, and possess a unique arrangement of structures that make them perfectly suited for seeing in the dim light of the night. Unlike humans, who have a tapetum lucidum, a reflective layer behind the retina, owls have two tappeta lucida, one in front of the retina and another behind. This double reflection amplifies the available light, allowing owls to capture and utilize even the faintest glimmer. Furthermore, their eyes are incredibly sensitive to movement. The photoreceptor cells in their retinas, called rods, are far more numerous than in our own eyes, and they are specifically tuned to detect subtle shifts in light and shadow. This makes it easy for an owl to spot a small, moving creature against a dark background, even from a considerable distance. Their binocular vision, the ability to see a three-dimensional image, is particularly well developed, providing excellent depth perception for precise hunting. The pupils of an owl can dilate and contract incredibly rapidly, adjusting to varying levels of light, allowing them to transition seamlessly from the deep darkness to the faintest moonlight. It's a truly remarkable adaptation, a testament to the power of evolution in shaping a creature perfectly attuned to its nocturnal world. The darkness isn't empty, not when you're a bat. It's a world of incredible sound, a three-dimensional map painted with echoes. Bats, particularly those in the Chiroptera family, have evolved a truly remarkable ability, echolocation. It's a biological sonar system, far more sophisticated than anything humans could build. They don't see in the dark. Instead, they see with sound. A bat emits a high-pitched shriek, a tiny burst of ultrasonic sound. These calls are so high frequency that humans can't hear them. They're beyond our range of hearing. But for the bat, it's a perfectly audible signal. The sound travels outwards, bouncing off objects in the environment, a moth fluttering nearby, a leaf hanging from a branch, the rough surface of a cave wall. Now here's the clever part. As the echoes return to the bat's ears, they arrive with a slight delay. The bat's brain, incredibly sensitive and fast, analyzes this delay to determine the distance, size, and even shape of the object that caused the echo. It's like calculating the time it takes for a ball to bounce back after you throw it. The longer the time, the further away it is. But echolocation isn't just about distance. Bats can also determine the texture of an object. A smooth surface will produce a clear, strong echo, while a rough surface will scatter the sound, creating a more complex pattern. This detailed information allows the bat to picture its surroundings with astonishing accuracy. Different bat species use slightly different frequencies and patterns of calls, depending on their hunting style and the environment they live in. Some bats, like the big brown bat, use short, rapid calls for hunting insects, essentially creating a real-time image of the moth's movements as it flies. Others, such as the vampire bats that feed on blood, use slower, more deliberate calls to locate their targets. Remarkably, even the location of the blood vessel is determined. The diversity of echolocation strategies is astounding. Some bats, like the Mexican free-tailed bat, use echolocation to navigate complex cave systems, following intricate routes with pinpoint precision. Others utilize it for foraging in dense forests, accurately tracking down fruit or nectar sources. Researchers are even studying how bats use echolocation to avoid obstacles while flying at high speeds, demonstrating a level of spatial awareness that's truly remarkable. The evolution of this biological sonar system represents one of nature's most ingenious adaptations, allowing bats to thrive in the darkness and showcasing the power of sound. The world changes dramatically when the sun dips below the horizon. For many creatures, it's a time of rest, but for a remarkable group, insects, it's a surge of activity. Many insects are exquisitely adapted to thrive in the darkness, and their nocturnal behaviors play surprisingly vital roles in our world. Let's begin with pollination. While we often think of bees buzzing around flowers during the day, a huge number of insects, particularly moths and beetles, become active pollinators at night. These creatures are drawn to the strong, sweet scents of nocturnal flowers, plants like jasmine, honeysuckle, and night-blooming cereus. The timing is crucial. These flowers release their fragrance specifically to attract nocturnal pollinators, a fascinating example of coevolution. The moths, with their large, often intricately patterned wings, are especially efficient at this task, brushing pollen from one flower onto the next as they feed on nectar. Beetles, with their sturdy bodies and often methodical movements, also contribute significantly, especially in areas with abundant night-blooming plants. Beyond pollination, some insects undertake incredible journeys under the cover of darkness, nocturnal migrations. Certain moths, like the silver underwing, fly hundreds, even thousands, of miles across oceans, navigating by the stars and the Earth's magnetic field. Scientists are still unraveling the precise mechanisms of these migrations, but it's clear they are driven by an innate urge to find suitable breeding grounds. These journeys are often completed over several nights, with moths flying continuously, resting briefly when necessary. Then there are the fireflies. Their bioluminescent flashes aren't just a beautiful display, they're a complex language used for attracting mates. Each species has its own unique flash pattern, a visual Morse code in the darkness. But let's shift our focus to the nighttime economy of insects, their role in the decomposition of organic matter. Many beetles, such as carrion beetles and flesh flies, are specialists in feeding on decaying animals and plants. They play a critical part in breaking down this material, returning nutrients to the soil, and preventing the buildup of harmful substances. These insects, often overlooked, are essential for recycling life itself, working tirelessly throughout the night to maintain the health of ecosystems. Many of these beetles are themselves preyed upon by other nocturnal creatures, forming intricate food webs dependent on the activities of these insect scavengers. Furthermore, the sheer number of insects active at night, beetles, moths, flies, and more, creates a bustling, unseen economy of feeding, mating, and movement that supports countless other organisms. It's a world of hidden activity, a testament to the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on Earth. The world shifts dramatically when the sun dips below the horizon, and the stage is set for a different kind of life. For many creatures, the night isn't a time of rest, but an intricate dance of movement, feeding, and survival, and at the heart of this dance is moonlight. It's not the bright, assertive light of the day, but a softer, more subtle force, profoundly shaping the behavior of ungulates. The graceful, hoofed animals like deer, elk, moose, and caribou. Their lives are inextricably linked to the phases of the moon, a connection honed over millennia of evolution. The primary role of moonlight is as a navigational tool. During the darkest nights, when stars are often obscured by cloud cover or simply overwhelmed by the vastness of the sky, the moon becomes a beacon. Deer, for instance, instinctively head towards the strongest source of light, guiding them across open fields and through dense forests. This behavior isn't random. Research suggests a remarkable sensitivity to even the faintest levels of lunar illumination. Scientists have observed that deer will actively adjust their movements to stay within the moonlight corridor, a zone of enhanced visibility. But it's more than just a simple pathfinding mechanism. The lunar cycle influences their feeding habits. During a full moon, when the light is at its brightest, deer tend to be more active, often foraging later into the night than they would under the absence of moonlight. This increased activity is thought to be linked to a reduction in predator vigilance. The enhanced visibility makes them less susceptible to nocturnal hunters. Conversely, during the new moon, when the moon is invisible, deer become more cautious and generally sleep more during the hours of darkness. They're more likely to remain still, relying on their acute senses of smell and hearing to detect danger. Other ungulates respond in similar ways. Elk, particularly during the rutting season, utilize the moonlight to establish territories and engage in displays of dominance. The increased visibility allows them to showcase their strength and vigor to potential mates. Moose, often solitary creatures, may also congregate under the light of the full moon, perhaps for social interaction or to assess the landscape. Furthermore, the intensity of moonlight plays a role in social behavior. Studies have shown that the presence of even a relatively weak moonlight can intensify the communication between deer, influencing their movements and interactions. It's a delicate balance, enough light to maintain visibility and minimize predation risk, but not so much that it disrupts their natural rhythms. The evolution of ungulates is a fascinating example of how animals can adapt to and thrive under the influence of seemingly simple, yet profoundly important, environmental cues. The moon, in its silent, silvery glow, orchestrates a nightly performance of survival and connection for these magnificent creatures. The world at night isn't silent. It's filled with a complex conversation, a language spoken not with sound, but with scent. Nocturnal mammals, those creatures who thrive under the cover of darkness, rely heavily on chemical communication to navigate, find food, and most importantly, to interact with each other. This intricate system revolves primarily around pheromones and scent marking, but it's far more nuanced than simply smelling good. Pheromones are incredibly powerful chemical signals, released by one animal and detected by another. They're like invisible messages carrying a wealth of information. For example, a female fox, ready to raise her pups, releases a pheromone that triggers a similar hormonal response in male foxes, driving them to seek her out and establish a bond. Similarly, a male wolf's urine contains a potent blend of pheromones signaling his dominance and readiness to mate, a clear message to any nearby females. The specific combination of chemicals varies between species, and even within a single species, influenced by factors like age, health, and reproductive status. Researchers are still uncovering the precise vocabulary of these scents, learning how finely tuned they are for communication. Scent marking is another vital aspect of this chemical language. Many nocturnal mammals, including foxes, skunks, and even some cats, deposit their urine, feces, and glandular secretions onto prominent landmarks, trees, rocks, trails, or even designated scent posts. This isn't just about leaving a trail. It's about broadcasting information to others. A male bobcat, for instance, will repeatedly mark his territory with scent, creating a boundary that informs other males of his presence and discourages intrusion. These scent markings aren't static either. They're constantly being refreshed and overlaid, creating a dynamic olfactory map of the area. Different scents can signify different things. A freshly marked territory signals dominance, while older, weathered markings might indicate a long-established route. Beyond individual signaling, scent plays a crucial role in social interactions. Consider the complex social structures of bats. While echolocation is paramount for finding insects, scent communication is believed to be involved in maintaining roosting hierarchies and identifying colony members. Preliminary research suggests bats utilize a range of scent compounds associated with age and social status. Furthermore, some small carnivores, like the fennec fox, use scent to gather in groups, seemingly communicating about potential food sources or dangers. The accuracy of this social signaling remains an active area of investigation, but it's becoming increasingly clear that scent is woven into the fabric of their nightly communities. Scientists are developing sophisticated techniques to study this hidden world of scent, using gas chromatography and mass spectrometry to identify and analyze the various chemical compounds involved. As our understanding grows, we're beginning to appreciate the remarkable sophistication of nocturnal mammals and their ability to navigate and interact with their environment through the invisible language of scent. The night, it turns out, is a surprisingly fragrant place. The night belongs to the hunters, and among the most skilled are the felines. These creatures, from the smallest bobcat to the massive lion, have evolved a remarkable suite of adaptations perfectly suited for a life spent stalking and seizing prey under the cloak of darkness. Their success isn't simply about brute strength. It's a symphony of carefully orchestrated behaviors designed to maximize their advantage in the low-light environment. A fundamental aspect of this strategy is camouflage, a process extending far beyond just fur color. The coats of many nocturnal cats, like the elusive snow leopard, possess disruptive patterns, spots, rosettes, and swirls that blend seamlessly with the mottled textures of snow, rocks, and vegetation. This doesn't mean a leopard simply looks like its surroundings. It's a dynamic interaction. The cat actively scans its environment, adjusting its posture and even subtle shifts in muscle tension to match the patterns it observes, creating an illusion of stillness and conformity. Stealth is another cornerstone of feline hunting. They move with a grace that is almost unnerving, a slow, deliberate creeping that minimizes sound and movement. Their paws, padded with specialized cartilage, absorb the impact of each step, effectively silencing their approach. The muscles of their legs are incredibly flexible, allowing for a near-silent stride, and their tail acts as a counterweight, maintaining balance and aiding in rapid directional changes. Larger cats, like lions, utilize a different approach, a patient, almost meditative stalking. They'll often lie in wait for extended periods, sometimes hours, perfectly still, observing their target before initiating a burst of incredible speed. Once a feline has chosen its target, the pursuit begins. Unlike many predators who rely on a single, explosive attack, cats often employ a strategy of gradual escalation. They may start with short, darting chases, gradually increasing the distance and intensity of the pursuit. This has several benefits. Firstly, it allows the cat to assess the prey's capabilities and adjust its tactics accordingly. Secondly, it tires out the prey, reducing its chances of escape. The cheetah, for example, is renowned for its incredible speed, the fastest land animal, but even it utilizes a tactical pursuit, conserving energy by intermittently slowing down to maintain a sustained chase. The sensory world of a nocturnal feline is dramatically different from that of a human. Their exceptional hearing allows them to pinpoint the location of prey with remarkable accuracy, even through dense vegetation. Specialized whiskers, or vibrissae, are incredibly sensitive to air currents and changes in texture, providing crucial information about the presence and movement of objects in the darkness. And of course, their vision is exquisitely adapted for low-light conditions, with a high concentration of rod cells, photoreceptors responsible for detecting faint light in their retinas. Finally, successful hunting is not solely dependent on individual skill. It often involves a sophisticated understanding of prey behavior. Cats meticulously study their targets, learning their habits, vulnerabilities, and preferred routes. This accumulated knowledge allows them to predict movement, anticipate reactions, and ultimately to gain the upper hand in the ongoing dance between predator and prey that unfolds across the dark landscapes of the night. Far beneath the surface of the ocean, where sunlight fades to nothing, a breathtaking spectacle unfolds, the light of living creatures. This isn't the reflection of stars, it's bioluminescence, a chemical reaction that produces light, and it's remarkably common amongst the animals that call the deep sea home. Many of these animals, like the lanternfish and the anglerfish, have evolved incredible adaptations to utilize this natural illumination, a vital tool for survival in a world of perpetual darkness. The process itself is fascinating. Many marine organisms, including these deep-sea dwellers, contain light-producing chemicals called luciferins. These luciferins react with oxygen, along with other compounds like luciferase, an enzyme, to create light. It's similar to a tiny, internal firework display, though far more precisely controlled. The color of the light produced depends on the specific luciferin involved. Blue and green light is most common in the deep ocean, as it travels farthest in water. Perhaps the most iconic example is the anglerfish. These bizarre creatures possess a modified dorsal fin spine that extends forward over their head, tipped with a bioluminescent lure. This esca, as it's called, emits a constant, captivating glow, attracting unsuspecting smaller fish that venture too close. The light isn't just for luring prey. It's also thought to provide a limited amount of illumination around the anglerfish itself, helping it to navigate and spot potential meals in the black abyss. Lanternfish are another key player in this underwater light show. These small, schooling fish produce a faint, blue light across their entire bodies, a phenomenon known as counterillumination. This is a hugely sophisticated adaptation. Because sunlight still penetrates to some degree, even at great depths, the faint glow from above illuminates the underside of the lanternfish. This effectively makes them invisible to predators looking up from below. The light is produced by tiny photophores, light-producing organs, scattered across their flanks. The deep sea isn't uniformly dark. There's a complex interplay of light sources, including the faint light produced by these organisms themselves, the residual light filtering down from the surface, and the bioluminescence of other creatures. Many deep-sea animals have evolved multiple strategies for utilizing this light. Some use it for communication, signaling their presence to potential mates or warning rivals. Others use it to startle predators, momentarily blinding them with a sudden flash of light. The ability to control the intensity and duration of their bioluminescence allows these animals to orchestrate intricate displays in the darkness. Furthermore, the deep sea is incredibly stable. The lack of sunlight has driven the evolution of unique physiological adaptations. The anglerfish, for instance, possesses enormous mouths and expandable stomachs, enabling it to consume prey much larger than itself, a crucial advantage in an environment where food is scarce. The lanternfish, with their counter-illumination and schooling behavior, demonstrate the power of collective defense and the remarkable ways organisms can evolve to thrive, not just survive, in the deepest, darkest corners of our planet. The world changes dramatically when the sun dips below the horizon. For many creatures, it's a time of rest, but for a select group of birds, it's the beginning of an incredible journey, a nocturnal migration. These aren't your typical soaring daytime travelers. They're specialized birds, primarily nightjars and potoos, undertaking vast distances under the cover of darkness. Understanding how they do this is a remarkable feat of evolutionary adaptation. Their navigation is unlike anything we typically associate with migration. While many birds rely on the position of the sun and the stars, these nocturnal migrants use a different set of cues. They seem to have an exceptional sensitivity to the Earth's magnetic field. Essentially, they're using the planet itself as a giant compass. Scientists believe specialized cells in their eyes, called cryptochromes, play a crucial role in detecting these subtle magnetic variations. These cells react to the Earth's magnetic field, providing the birds with a sense of direction, even when visibility is extremely poor. Timing their migrations is equally fascinating. They don't simply fly when the weather is convenient. Instead, they synchronize their movements with the lunar cycle. The moon's light, particularly the reflected sunlight, appears to guide them. Observations have suggested that they're drawn to the glow of the moon, using it as a landmark to maintain their course. It's theorized that this lunar guidance works in conjunction with the magnetic sense, creating a robust navigational system. Furthermore, the precise timing of their departures and arrivals is linked to the availability of food resources at their destinations, a clever strategy for ensuring their survival. Traveling in darkness presents unique challenges. The most obvious is the lack of visual cues. These birds must navigate through complete blackness, relying solely on their magnetic sense and the moon's light. They also face considerable risks from predators, both on the ground and in the air, and the potential for disorientation. To mitigate these dangers, they often fly at relatively low altitudes, closer to the ground, where the magnetic field is stronger and the lunar glow is more intense. Their flight style is often described as flapping rather than soaring. They utilize short, powerful bursts of flight, punctuated by periods of gliding, allowing them to conserve energy and maintain precise control. Research using GPS tracking has revealed that some nightjars fly in tight formations, potentially benefiting from aerodynamic advantages and providing each other with visual reassurance. The sheer stamina required for such long-distance nocturnal journeys is astonishing, a testament to their physiological adaptations. Scientists continue to unravel the secrets of their navigation, recognizing that these nocturnal birds represent one of the most extraordinary and complex migratory phenomena in the animal kingdom. If you're still awake and enjoyed this exploration, please consider liking this video and subscribing to Ultimate Sleep Doctor. Together, we can soothe more wandering minds one peaceful night at a time. The eyes of the night creatures have now dimmed, their secrets held close. Let your thoughts drift, calm and unhurried, like the shadows lengthening across the land. Allow your body to relax, melting into stillness as sleep gently finds you. Good night.